Nice job, and then your voices are off. I want to welcome everyone to the first pop assembly of the school year. This is our first all-school assembly, so welcome. I want to take just a couple of minutes to remind everyone about the expectations that we have for assemblies. So all eyes are on me. When you come to an assembly like this, it's different than going to a sporting event. And we want to make sure that you know that when you're invited to come to an all-school assembly, that you are watching the person who's presenting in the front. In this case, it's me that's talking to you. And we make sure that we are sitting on our bottoms so that the people behind us can see. There's 541 students in our school, and we want everyone to be able to see. The other thing is we want to make sure that when the time is appropriate, we might clap, but we don't shout out or yell or disrupt other people from being able to hear. So, you're doing an awesome job, and you're going to be watching to see the next thing that's going to happen.
When you want to do something that's new, and it seems really hard to do, you feel like quitting, you feel you're through, but I have some advice for you: don't give up, keep on trying, you're gonna make it, I don't give up, don't ever quit, try, and you can do it, don't give up, yeah. If you want to catch a ball, but you're having no luck at all, the ball hits your head, hits your nose, it's a very patient with toes, but try again, keep on trying and surrender, put your hands out in the air, catch that ball, yes, this I swear, don't give up, keep on going, you're on the ball, so keep on rolling, don't give up, don't ever stop, try, and you'll come out on top, don't give up. You got yourself new roller skates, you put them on and you feel great. Stand up, then you fall, don't think you can skate at all. You get back up and then you trip, you skip and tip and slip and flip. Try, so you're skating across the floor, so don't give up, keep on moving, you're gonna get there, just keep on grooving, don't give up, don't panic, try, you will win, don't give up, no, don't give up, no, don't give up, no, don't give up,
So what we're going to be talking about today, and you saw it just now in the video, has to do with something we call POP. POP stands for Perseverance, Ownership, and Practice. One of the fifth graders stopped me in the hall the other day and said, "Perseverance is one of our vocabulary words." Yes, it's awesome, and you want to remember it. P-O-P are the letters that stands for perseverance, ownership, and practice. And so we're going to be talking a little bit about it, and you'll notice through the videos and some of the things that Mr. McCarthy is going to point out too, that we're going to teach you what this is about today.
So here at Matthew Thornton, 2nd through 5th graders know a little bit about this already. So 1st graders, this is all new to you. What we like to do in this building is Tiger Up. On 3, I want everyone to say it. 1, 2, 3. Tiger Up! tiger up means all of those things. It means to persevere. Don't give up. Take ownership of your learning and to practice when you need to.
around the school building these two posters. And underneath the words "Tiger Up" are some sayings. Now, from watching our cookie-loving friend the pig there, what sort of words, did he just try once and stop, or did he try multiple times?
Wait a minute. No, did he try more than once?
He tried more than once.
He tried more than once. Did he try more than twice?
Yes.
Did he try more than 3 times?
Yes.
Did he try more than 4 times?
Yes.
Yeah, he kept trying and trying and trying, and that's kind of the big message of this. Now, we're going to move into something different, and we have a very special guest reader. Oh, hold on. I skipped a slide. Ready? This year, your teachers, can everyone hear me in the back? Back, thumbs up, am I good? All right, good. All right. So this year, your teachers are going to be looking for moments of students who tiger up, who persevere through something really, really hard. or try more than once at something. And when those students are recognized for this, several things are going to happen, because we want to recognize you for your Tiger Up efforts. First off, you'll be getting a brand new, different kind of award. This is the Tiger Up Award, and this is recognizing you for demonstrating pop in Matthew Thornton. Also, you'll hear your name on the announcements. Also, you'll get a picture and tweet. And then lastly, you're going up on the monitor for every guest of Matthew Thornton to see. So you are showing how to Tiger Up. Now, we're going to read the story. This is Peters who's going to actually read this to us. Of another situation where we see a young girl Tiger Up.
Can everybody see the pictures in the most magnificent thing? How's that? This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things. He unmakes things. One day the girl had a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. And all she has to do is make it. Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she's finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. She smooths and fiddles. Her assistant circles, tugs, and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try it again. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds an antenna. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few other admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. So, she gets mad. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shape, she jams parts together, she pummels the little bits. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only this thing would just work. Crunch. The pain starts in her finger. It rushes up to her brain, and she explodes. It's not her finest moment. I'm no good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk. It's on the hope at first, but before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again, but then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shapes of another, the wheel-to-seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she really knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. This is the perfect thing to ward off bears. This will stop that leak. This one's all wet. The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she finishes. She alerts her assistant. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a little bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They're not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing.
We have seen a video from Bruno Mars. We have seen a pig try to get a cookie. And we had Mrs. Peters read a story about a little girl. Who can tell me what the one common thing between all three of those are? What is the one common thing? Especially you're going to have to follow me here. I'm going to go back to the room a little bit. All right, let's go here. What's the most common thing among all three of them?
Practice.
Practice. Who's got another one?
They never gave up.
Never gave up. Let's work back here. My fifth grade leaders. Where we go?
They kept trying.
Trying. Who's got some other options?
They never gave up.
Oh, that is so good. It's worth saying twice. Who's got one more?
Persevere.
Right, perseverance. All those words you guys just said, and there's a whole lot more, all fit under Tiger Up. So you have a little class assignment coming up. If you look here with your teachers, you as a class are going to think up what Tiger Up means to you as a class. Who could think of a word that starts with T that would fit underneath Tiger Up? And we'll give you kind of a starter, and then you guys can think of other ones. What do you think?
I think they should keep trying again, but you can take a break once in a while.
What a great tip. Trying again. That would be a good Tiger Up T word. Ooh, who's got another good Tiger Up T word? Oh, let's go in the middle here. Go for it.
Try and try until you get it right.
Try and try and get it right. That's going to be a little assignment you guys are going to do as a class. When you guys can get it in. And what we're going to do is we'll scan them. They'll go onto the computer monitor, and then we're going to hang them up around the school. This Tiger Up means a little something different to everyone, but the big thing is, we try again, we persevere, we take ownership, and we practice. What a real minute.
I'm going to ask the students to take a look, and all the staff members that have Tiger Up shirts on, please stand up. Doesn't that look beautiful? All right, so look around. everybody. Tiger up is the message of the day. You can sit back down. I want to thank all of the students right looking up here. One, stop, two, and I like how you learned today that you don't yell that. We say that in a quieter voice. You did an excellent job listening and learning something at the assembly today. And we will have more school-wide assemblies throughout the year. What I'm going to ask is, if you are in 5th grade, if you could please stand up and your teachers could bring you back upstairs. Have a great afternoon.